Welcome to our first video. Right, so we're excited. We have been counting down for almost 2 years now.
Correct, yeah.
Preparing for this big trip that we're just about to get underway. So as much as I'm excited, I'm very, very nervous because I am going to be not just traveling, but working and traveling and taking the show on the road, so to speak. So we both work from home now, and the whole plan
is to work from anywhere on the world.
Right, whether that be a beach or
a mountain,
beautiful cafe in Spain or Italy. That's the plan, that's the dream. But we don't know if we can make that work.
Right, I'm overall very excited to start this trip. It's been my dream, and I never travel in this scale before, and I'm looking forward to do that with Lucas.
Right. So it's been a bit of a complex task to get everything packed into all of our baggage. So we can only carry something like 45 liters each. Now, the reason we've gone with 45 liter maximum is because we want to take everything with us on the plane.
Right. So we can work, we can carry all of our toys and make sure everything's going to be in and out of the airport as quick as possible.
And that we don't lose anything.
That is true.
So we only have one of everything.
Yes.
So we lose a bag because it got misplaced or something at the airport. Well, that bag might be the bag with the underwear in it. It might be the bag, with the computer in it. And that puts a whole stop to the whole operation. So we're carrying everything onto the plane. It's all only carry-on luggage only. And it's been a bit of a big task to cram everything down into the small bags that we have. That being said...
Yeah, Peak Design products really help us.
Right, this is not an advertisement for Peak Design, but they're the only bag company
we
could only find one bag company that fit the retarded size laptop that I've got. Now, it's a huge behemoth of a thing, and people don't make travel backpacks for a 17-inch plus laptop.
Yes.
So...
yeah, that's that. And then where are we taking off first?
Right, so this part of the trip, we're going from here, home in Toronto, all the way through to London.
London, yes. We will be waking up tomorrow in London.
Right, it's a comparatively short flight for us. The last flight that we took was to Australia. Now that's a
23 hours,
long flight. So this is 7.5 hours roughly
totally okay.
to get to London. No problem.
Yes.
All right, so we can make that work.
Right.
And then from London,
we will take a train to get to the central, like a center London, like a downtown.
Yes, so
London.
we'll get to downtown London, and we'll be there for a couple of days. So the next time you hear from us will be somewhere in London. We're not sure exactly where. Maybe
we can welcome to our breakfast.
Right. So we'll see how we go and what we can manage for the next video. So there's a couple of concerns that our friends and family have about a trip like this.
Yeah, one of them is big, like coronavirus everywhere, especially we are heading to Southeast Asia, including Thailand area.
Right, so there's a bit of concern about the coronavirus. Now, we have looked into it, we've spoken to our travel doctor, we've just got an enormous amount of vaccines that we've had to take. In fact, we have to take another one before we leave. Now, this one's for Decoral, which is...
cholera.
I don't know if it's cholera. It's, cholera, which is basically, you get that sick tummy when you go and eat all that bad food. That'll protect you against that.
Or water or anything that's going to protect us, yeah.
Right, so bad water, anything like that. But back on to the primary concern, our doctor said that, he learned, that this particular virus is not as bad as everyone makes it out to be.
Right. He just says it's just a common version of the common flu, different version of common flu.
Right, it used to be known as the common flu. Now, I know they've changed the name to try and spruce it up a bit to change it from the common flu. But the fact is the mortality rate, the rate of people dying, it's about twice as bad as the common flu. So if you can handle a flu that is twice as bad as normal that you might get each year, you're going to be fine. Obviously, we're going to try and avoid catching it and getting in areas. We don't experience it, but rest assured, if we did come across it, we would be fine. It's really for the elderly, the young, the infirm, people that don't have an immune system. That's really who should be worrying about it.
Right. Another thing that we are trying to avoid is war zones.
Right. So we are going to be going to places like Iran, and everybody knows that there is a little bit of a tension
between America and Iran
going on right now. So that being said, I've looked into it. We've done our research. There are many Australians happily traveling that place at the moment.
Right, and many Turks there, so I'm hoping to overcome the language barrier that way.
So it's not as scary as many people make it out to be. It's fantastic. It's beautiful.
Very authentic.
Very authentic. Less known, less traveled. So we really want to get there. We really want to go there. So we're just going to play it by ear.
And then the last that we are fascinated with the volcanic eruptions.
Right. So when you think volcanic eruption, you think danger. You think it's going to be cancelled flights and that sort of thing. But in this particular case, Reunion Island has an eruption, which is a tourist attraction.
Attraction, actually, yeah.
Right. So it's not.
People are looking forward to see that thing happening on their visit, and we are so lucky. We are hoping to see that on our
Right.
visit.
So what happens is the lava overflows and it goes down over a highway. The highway gets demolished almost every year or two. And then a new part of the island is built, right? The island extends a little bit every time this happens. So we're excited to get in there, use some of our work toys to get a couple of beautiful pictures, maybe some video.
Yeah,
We're not quite
to
sure.
use a drone while it's happening.
Right. So, all right. Well, that's it. So that's the concerns that people or parents might have. But besides that,
we are very excited to start our journey, and we've been waiting for this last 3 years, and finally today's the day.
Right. Okay. So the countdown's done. We have to run and catch a plane. So,
Right,
thank you very much, guys. Take care. We'll see
Bye.
you soon.